You are given a button that will make you very attractive, but every Friday you turn into the opposite gender for a whole day. Would you press it and why? Is the transformation at midnight? Is it instant? Because if so, hell yes. Not only do I become hotter, but I also start a career as a magician with an amazing late-night show every Thursday. And Fridays at midnight as well. Because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back. Is there a reason not to push it? If you have sex on Thursday or Friday night, you better not actually go to sleep, or you're going to have a lot of explaining to do. Unless you find an open-minded bisexual person, then Thursday to Saturday sleepovers become a wild ride. Hell yes. That sounds fun. Finally, I can go undercover on Fridays and find my dad. So you want to become a disappeared daddy diddler? Because that's how you become a disappeared daddy diddler. Am I still attractive on Friday? Or do I become an opposite swamp creature? Now you are asking the right questions. If still attractive, flaunt it. If swamp creature, haunt it. Can I get pregnant in a lady form, and how would it work? Will I only be pregnant on Fridays, or will I keep a baby as a man? If I'm only pregnant on Fridays, does it mean I'll spend next 6 years pregnant? If I stay pregnant as a man and I get contractions, should I wait till Friday for the delivery? And what about the periods? Am I getting it every 5th Friday or a few Fridays in a row once a year? So many questions. Could you impregnate yourself with your own sperm? Finally, someone asking the real questions. Is that supposed to be a negative? Sign me up. You get $1 billion every week, but every Friday you have to eat a delicious burger. Do you take this deal, and why? Yes. First of all, I get to be attractive. Second of all, I get to be a woman every Friday. Free drinks on Fridays. Until you end up in somebody's bed in the morning, and they realize you're a guy. The real question then is, if he is penetrating you when the clock hits midnight, what would happen? Awesome. Among other things. I can imagine meeting someone Thursday night and waking up Friday morning with them, or meeting them Friday night and waking up Saturday morning with them. Or late night burglary and I wouldn't be identified. The options extend on and on. Exactly. Friday is now crime day. They can still catch you on Fridays. But on Saturday morning the criminal has escaped and somehow locked an innocent man, woman in their holding cell. If my wife was okay with it. What if ya both pressed it? Even better. Now she'll be able to ram you up the ass. See how you like it. Mate, I'm very curious how a female orgasm feels. Yes, I'm pressing that button. Heck yeah man. Then I'd go camping every Friday so I don't have to squat in the woods. I'd majestically pee off a cliff without having to completely remove my pants. Just make sure he's away properly before zipping up. Don't be distracted by the joy of the moment. Hell yeah. I'm not trans, but I love boys so much I would want to try being one. No thank you. Friday night is all-you-can-eat flapjack night down at the bingo center. I need a month's stomach to pack away as much as I possibly can before Gerald gets to them. Just consider how many calories the transformation would require. Now go eat your pancakes. Are you saying I'd spend calories on the transformation? This deal's getting better all the time. Now I don't have to worry about becoming overweight. Wonder how long it would take me to get bored of seeing exactly how large an object I can fit in my Friday night. My first Reddit silver is about my fictitious and me stuffing it full of watermelons or whatever fits. Yep. I never go out too much anyway, so I'd just work from home on Fridays, then spend the evening playing computer games and playing with the old and balls. If I were a dude, that's exactly what I'd do anyway. So it. Why not? I'd quite like even to experience the fabled itchy phenomenon that is apparently incredibly aggravating to men. Perhaps I could find a solution that I could bring to the world of men and earn their undying gratitude? My wife would probably be a bit put out by it all. But she has a good sense of humor, so she could stick around and watch the and balls action windmilling. Doing that weird thing where men can use the muscle in it to get it to bounce around like a teenager at a 90s indie gig, etc. etc. Being gay, I am largely unfamiliar with and balls, so it can't hurt to gain a new perspective. For example, does it obscure your view of your parts of your feet? Is the risk of bulging significant when choosing clothes? Would I have a grower or a shower? The possibilities are endless. Don't get me wrong. There isn't a hint of trans in me. But curiosity means I'm going to have to say yes to this one. I'd actually maybe just take a couple of Fridays without the becoming very attractive thing. Just in the interests of science. The science of bouncing willies. A much underappreciated field of study. Absolutely. Always wanted to try switching. But only temporarily. For real, like I just want to know what it feels like from the girl side of things. I wouldn't want it all the time, and I'm not attracted to dudes, but I would definitely have a few toys, and Fridays would be a very enjoyable day. Yeah, nah. If it was a weekend day maybe, but a work day, how exactly would that work? Just list as a disability so you can't be fired. Are you disabled? Rapid restructuring. Hormonal fluctuations. Only on Fridays. But if I'm a man one day out of the week, does that mean I'm an attractive man, or would I just look like my brother, only less fat? Nah. I've already tricked someone into marrying my ugly ass. This could make Fridays more interesting. Doubly so if you both get to press it. Except I'm straight and have no interest in a woman, even if I suddenly sprouted a so still no. I figured sexuality was this easy for everyone else. I'm a dude who's attracted to women, and not to men, so that's that. Meanwhile, I've seen tons of allegedly straight men express sentiments of, yeah, if I turned into a girl I'd totally let guys sleep with me, and it's so hard to imagine how that kind of sexuality works. My lack of attraction to isn't based on the fact that I have a and I wouldn't suddenly be okay with getting dicked if I happened to have a instead. I'm bisexual, so yeah, free on Friday. I'm in a relationship with someone who is bi, and who'd be perfectly fine with Fridays. Perhaps even look forward to them. The question is, will I keep my completion? I don't want to be 5,200 pounds of muscle girl. I wanna be cute, not intimidating. I've had enough of that in my male form. I just want someone to hold me and gently stroke my hair. I want to be told I'm beautiful. I want to see love in the eyes of my partner. You can do that as a guy too. You just gotta find the right person. No. I can't just show up to school or work as a woman every Friday. Because they wouldn't know it's me. They'd see me as some random woman. Then I'd be questioned as to why I'm absent every Friday. Then I'd miss enough school days to warrant keeping me back a grade and failing everything. Apparently no one that's been upvoted has a job. Friday is the middle of my work week. If I just show up as a random chick and start doing wildcards work, there's going to be some questions. Questions like, who the hell are you and where's security? Being hot doesn't sound like a good trade for being broke and homeless. Hell yeah, I wanna try sucking my own every Friday. I don't know if you understand how hard a task that is. Many have tried and failed. There's two types of people in the world. People that have tried sucking their own and liars. Press it. Attractive. Obvious. Become opposites. Always been curious what being a woman would be like. Would have to talk it with my partner though. She would get an attractive husband 6 days a week and a lesbian lover on Fridays. 0 men saying yes to this haven't fully grasped that one Friday they are going to wake up menstruating. I mean, I've never menstruated before, so I don't really know. But I feel like it would be worth it. You are given a button that gives you $1,000 every day. But then, every Friday, it gives you $10,000. That's this. Attractive 6 days a week. All day on Fridays. I don't see the downside here. Yes. Attractive male for 6 days a week. Order a clone a Willy kit. Pornhub camshows and or Twitch thought with Friday streams to pay the bills. Not seeing any downsides overall. Nah. I'm already super hot. Press X to doubt. Nah. I'm too old for that shit. Old and attractive is always a good combo. Once a week you either become a silver fox or an absolute dame. Yes. I'd love to try female orgasms. I heard it's 100 times better than the male orgasm. Yes. Every Friday a transformation takes place that defies our knowledge of physics and biology. Imagine the scientific benefits of understanding such a process. Nope. Not a chance. Being attractive isn't all that attractive to me. I'm an average-looking guy and perfectly fine with staying that way. And I have no desire to experience the mindfuck identity crisis that this would cause. Try being a woman for a day? Why not? Having to deal with it constantly once a week, no thanks. I'm genuinely surprised I had to come down all this way for a genuine no, that wasn't just an I'm already attractive joke. Turning into a girl every Friday would be cool the first time and maybe a few times after that, but I'd get sick of it pretty quickly, and I don't want that kind of identity crisis even if I don't get any of the physical issues of being a girl: pregnancy, menstruation, etc. I'd also say I'm pretty average, but I'm happy with that. And anything I might want to change is something I could probably do if I put in the effort. I don't want to be a girl. I don't want to suddenly become more attractive. I'm happy with who I am. I would press it for seeing how this situation would play out. Nut in a cup on Thursday night and use it the second it hits Friday to get myself pregnant, and wonder what would happen after that for research sake.